Yasher Allah, Yahweh, Allah Hayinawa, Yahweh, Achad, Shemai, Yasher Allah, Yahweh, Allah Hayinawa, Yahweh, Achad, Shemai, Yasher Allah, Yahweh, Allah Hayinawa, Yahweh, Achad. Shalom Yasharala, peace Israel. Call Halayim La, Allah Hayinawa, Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham, Racha HaKodash. Call Halayim La, Allah Hayinawa, Abanawa, Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham, Racha HaKodash. All praise to our power, our Father, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Racha HaKodash. In the name of the Holy Spirit, double honor to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, who still rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. All right. The house of David, as well as the other members of the elect, the different men, women, and little ones whom Yahweh Shai is going to have mercy on this time, whoever you may be. All right. We do these digital epistles for you. All right. As it's written, all things are for your sakes. Dealing with the body of Yahweh Shai. All right. The believers in Yahweh Shai. Getting into it, man. I pray this is edifying, for the hopeful elect. I was watching a very good sermon by the brothers in Des Moines, all right, by the brothers in Iowa, okay, GMS Feed the Flock, which they have their different letters in the spirit, all right. The spirit is like the wind, they have those different lessons they put up, and they'll date it. The spirit is like the wind, but I want to say that page is the elder brother Madakia's page, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's his page, but nonetheless, those brothers do those lessons. The spirit is like the wind, and I was watching a recent one, and something the elder brother Madakia had said, which had resonated with me. He was like, every day is Halloween in America, which is very true. So this is pretty much like a lamb back based off of what he had said, because it had stuck with me. Like I said, those brothers making very beautiful points in the spirit. Because, you got to think about it as the elder brother Yahshua has been saying for years, man, we're really in the worst case scenario as being Hebrew Israelites in this time, man. This is the worst captivity ever. And it's really worse than what we think it is. We know it's bad, but we don't even know how bad it is. The Lord knows how bad it is because he's seeing it from a complete objective point of view. But he also sees it from our point of view. But see, from our point of view, it's subjective because we're living in it. He sees it, from the outside and the inside because he's the creator. He sees the full picture, you know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, this is a living hell what we're living in, man. And the brother had said how every day is like Halloween here, which couldn't be more true, man. Basically, when you look at the society that has been, set up ultimately by the Heavenly Father, but, him using Esau Edom, this society is patterned, or it's a paradigm, It's based off of Esau Edom's mind, living in this Western society, this beast system It's like you're living in an Edomite mind. Like this is the way Esau wants things to be. And it's hell on earth. And you look at America, man, oh my goodness. You know, you look at the way these people think, how they, you know, how they behave themselves, you know, and pretty much everyone is artificial. Everyone is living a fake life, especially when you go to these different big cities in America. Everyone, you know, they're pretty much emulating and imitating something else. Like everyone wants to be outside themselves. You know, when you look at social media, when you look at reality TV, like, bro, we're really in like a Twilight Zone, like a whole bizarro type world. You know, as it's written, though, things are upside down right now. We're living in the upside down, you know. But it just shows you that the Lord is definitely coming back, because the fact that things are this bad and we don't even know how bad it is, you know, the Lord got to come save us, man. You know. But just in context of how every day is like Halloween here, you know, everyone's wearing a costume. It's like, you know, it reminds me of that movie Surrogate, starring Bruce Willis. Basically, everyone was living an artificial life. You know, they had those different cyborg bodies. They were living like an artificial them, like they was living something that they weren't. And that's life in America. Everyone's all superficial, you know, materialistic. You know, it's a consumer-based system. You know, everything's about, you know, having the newest this and the trending that. You know, it's all about living in the now, which is Satanism. Because when you read in the scriptures, the way the Heavenly Father deals with life is not about living in the now. It's about looking forward to the world to come, which is faith-based. But this society is all about living in the now, which the now is temporary. But see, everybody's living it up as if this temporary is forever, and it's not, man. This life is fading out, and we're coming in. You know, Israel is the new thing, so it's like, you know, Israel is like, it's like the talk of the world now. Everyone's talking about the Israelites, and it's not going anywhere. You know, this whole controversy with Ye and, you know, whatever you would have called him, you know, Kanye West. Controversy with him. You know, you also got Kyrie Irving. But in general, everybody's speaking about the Israelites. And, you know, it appears that this is trending, or it's like a movement, but really it's the truth. So it's not going anywhere, you know. But just when you look at this life right now, it's miserable. Really, everyone is miserable. And that's why everyone is pretending to be something that they're not, you know. And to be honest, it reminds you of your school days, man. You know, when you were in, you know, middle school or high school. I'll go as far as back as elementary. Even then, you know, kids growing up really desiring to be something that they're not. That's what the society teaches you. And ultimately, really to be like a damn Edomite, you know, from your youth up. Really, from the moment you're in your mother's womb, whether you know it or not, you're really being programmed from the womb, because babies can actually perceive, you know, what's going on from the outside while they're inside the womb. You know, that they can hear while they're in the womb, you know. I mean, this thing is deep, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's deep, you know. But from our youth up, we're cultivated. We're being cultivated to basically be like Edomites. To envy the oppressor, to choose their ways, and to seek the ruler's favor, to trim our ways, to seek love. You know, you pretty much modifying yourself, or, you know, to fully assimilate into this man's system. And when Jay does that, like, you're the most horrible, you're a very despicable creature, man. Because then the Most High hates you, because you know, you're the enemy. Pretending to be like a damn Edomite, man. You know, and once again, like, you know, the way things are now, you look at social media, you know, as what scriptures speak about men being lovers of their own selves. You know, men taking all these damn selfies. They taking pictures every damn where. you know, showing everybody all about their life on a page, you know, as if like they the most interesting person in the world, you know. Was that one beer commercial, a dose of Keys? Stay thirsty, my friends, you know, but the most interesting man in the world. Well, everyone wants to be that. And once again, the movie Surrogates, everybody has those different, I want to call them cyborg bodies, whatever you want to call them, but they were like robot bodies. But it reminds me of social media. Everybody, you know, pretend to be something that they're not. And even in that movie, they showed you people that had those different cyborg bodies. You would have men pretending to be women, you know, because they were like pretty much like they would be in like some type of what you call it, basically some type of sleep, you know, because really the real them will be at home, but the artificial them will be in the outside world in their cyborg body, you know, moving around and maneuvering. But they were being something that they really weren't. You would have men pretending to be women, you know. This man, he old as hell, all grayed up in real life, but then in the outside world, he has that damn fake body, and he's a young Edomite woman with big boobs and shit, you know. But that's life in America. But that's actually how life in America really is. You know, you look at certain reality shows, you know, even videos you can find on YouTube. You have old Edomite men pretending to be toddlers or babies. You know, an old fat ass Edomite man pretending to be a little you know, 5 or 6 year old Edomite girl, but that likes little boys, you know, which this society heavily pushes pedophilia. I mean, it's just, we gotta go home. We gotta get the hell up out of here, man. You know, hey, you know, you look at America where they got shows like My 600 Pound Life. Ain't no way you should be that damn fat, man. And that show, and we're in a hey, you look at the planet Earth, it's a poverty crisis, man. You know, people in America have buffets and they can eat 3 meals a day and snack in between, but then you got poverty all over the earth. Make it make sense. My 600 Pound Life, you shouldn't have no damn show like that. And meanwhile, people are starving. And then you got these damn wicked ass, you know, rulers, these wicked satanic rulers, the wicked leader Edom, they own the majority of the world's wealth, but you still have world poverty. Make it make sense. It's not going to be like that in our kingdom. And dealing with our kingdom, we're going to put a foot up Esau Edom's ass. All right. Who the hell is that? It's like I just got to the house. All right. We're going to put a, you know, a gigantic foot up Esau Edom's ass in our kingdom. All right. And the other nations. But we're still going to be fair, man. You know, we still going to be fair. We ain't just, you know, we ain't just going to be just wicked to the heathen. It's going to be a balance to everything, man. You know, it's going to be a balance to everything. We ain't going to be like that, bro. Even after that 1,000-year captivity, all right, that 1,000-year period of us, you know, having the heathen in captivity, we pretty much going to be fair, man. You know, they're going to have their own leaders amongst themselves, you know. You know, they're going to have their own lands, but they're still going to have to answer to us. They're still going to have to abide by our laws, statutes, and commandments. And, you know, they're going to have to abide by our laws, statutes, and commandments. You know, they're going to have to worship our God, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Yahweh Yahushai, and they're going to have to pay tribute. But we're going to be fair. We ain't going to be wicked to the heathen, man. You know, just doing bullshit to them for no reason or having them starve for no reason. That's what Esau Edom does. Everybody got to eat GMO food and you're eating genetically modified crops. But this man is righteous. Esau's righteous. They supposed to be the people of the Lord. You know, they pushing pedophilia. They pushing homosexuality, bestiality. And that's not going to be promoted in our kingdom. Our kingdom is going to be heaven on earth, man. Really for everybody. But it begins for Israel. And Israel's still going to be the Lord's chosen people. Everyone is going to acknowledge that. You know? Hey, it's going to be beautiful, man. You know, although the heathen, they're not the people of the Lord, but at the same time, they're still going to benefit from the kingdom. They're going to benefit from us being in power, you know? But you look at America, man, like, this really turned everybody out. That's why I say it's how in Jeremiah, the book of the prophet Jeremiah, the nations have drunken of Babylon's wine, America's philosophies, therefore the nations are mad. Esau's way confused every damn body. Got them all living confused and bugged out. Man, look at Elam in America, man. They don't know what the hell to do. And when I say Elam, I mean so-called East Indians. Or look at Ishmael, so-called Arabs. Everybody bugged the hell out. Super bugged out. Don't know what the hell to do. Like, man, god damn, the Lord got to come back, bro. Every day is Halloween in America, man. Oh, in Israel, oh, sheesh. And I wish I could find the video. To this day, I can't find it, but that's okay. It's all good. You know, this is one video this Edomite did as a movie review, dealing with that movie Get Out by Jordan Peele. It was a very good movie review, man. But that guy, he had broke down that movie Get Out. Basically, Esau was cut by the film, you know, because he didn't want to admit, like, so-called white people, which are the Edomites, basically envy our people. And they want our gifts. And pretty much they want to keep Israel in slavery forever. That's really what Get Out was all about. Keeping our people in a sunken place. Keeping us lost. But then draining our energy, taking everything we got. They showed you that. Hey, Get Out. That was a high-level movie in the spirit, man. That was a very spiritual movie. The movie Get Out. That was a classic. You know? But you know, the guy that did the movie review on Get Out, he was cut. And I guess they took it off of YouTube because he said too damn much. But he was like, what happened to black people in America, basically, that was the beginning of the New World Order. He didn't say those exact words, but he was like, basically what happened to our people, he didn't say our people, but you know, I'm saying that. He said what happened to the blacks in this country basically created an image for the global citizen. Basically, the New World Order started with what happened to the Israelites. Because the very fact that Esau Edom was able to do this to our people, you know, to modify and change us and turn us into this. Look at Israel, man. We went from being, you know, kings of the earth and, you know, priests and prophets, judges of the earth, princes, our women princesses. We went from being that to being niggas, to being degenerates. And everyone still follows our influence on the earth even now. But it's like if this was able to happen to us, look at everybody else, you know? So this is a very horrible situation. You know? You look at it, man, it's not real. It's really happening, but life isn't supposed to be like this, man. And that lets you know the Lord gonna do something about it too. Okay? So like, give me a second. I'm about to open the gate. But yeah, man, you know, pretty much, you know, the Lord, man, he really made this society, because ultimately the Lord did it, you know. We can't attribute things to this devil as if Esau Edom, you know, pretty much is the mastermind behind this. Esau Edom, you know, and when I say Esau Edom, I mean the so-called white man, so-called white people. They're not the mastermind behind this situation of what's going on the earth. You know, really the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, is behind it all, okay? We can't give this devil too much credit, man. The Lord don't like that. Because see, the Lord, hey, what's scripture say? There are many devices in man's heart. Nevertheless, the counsel of Yahweh, that shall stand. All right? Scripture say, there are many devices in man's heart. Nevertheless, the counsel of Yahweh, that shall stand. So, you know, people can say they're going to do what they want to do, or they're doing with, you know, people think they're doing their own thing. No one's doing their own thing, not even E. All right. Esau, Edom is controlled. We're all controlled. You know? Hey, well, dealing with E. Proverbs 21, the king's heart is in the hand of Yahweh as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will. So even though you got people like this in America, everyone is all confused and distorted and lost. Hey, this is the land of the lost. The land of the walking dead, you know. Everyone's all bugged out in America, but ultimately the Lord wants that to show his power. Hey, and what he gave us, the Lord gave us the light. This truth is that light in the darkness, man. That's that power, man. Like you think about it, you the only one that got a candle. You going through this dark tunnel or this dark land, you the only one with a candle. You the only one that can see. That's how it is with us in this truth, man. Oh, what's that, Baruch 4? The Lord says how this is the book of the commandments of the Heavenly Father and the law that endure forever. You know? And it says, I'm gonna jump down. It says, turn thee, O Jacob, take hold of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated. You know, I'm paraphrasing. But then what's that scripture? In the Psalms, Psalm 119. You can find a verse, but it says, thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. So we the only ones through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua that know what's going on, that know where we're going. Everyone else doesn't know where they're going. Everyone else is lost. You know, they going in circles, or they going backwards. They hitting the wall, but we moving forward, okay? You know, all praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua for that, because it ain't us that got us doing it. But yeah, hey, America, every day is Halloween here, man. Everybody fake. Once again, bugged out, you know, confused, you know, and being something that they not. And you look at Jake, man, you know, Israel, especially Israel, you know, especially our people, you're being something that you're not. You know, we grew up so-called black, so-called Latinos, so-called Hispanics, so-called Native Americans. Those are costumes. That's not really who you are. We the Israelites, man. And you wake up to this truth, man. You take that bullshit off. Hey, that's confusion. What's that? Isaiah 52. You awake from the dust. You know, you come out of that. You come out of that confusion. Hey, and the serpent hates that. Esau hates that, man. He wants you to stay in the dust. And what we're witnessing is a spiritual resurrection of the 12 tribes of Israel, man. Now, our Lord, he physically did it. Our Lord, he actually rose from the dead. Yahushua, he physically rose from the dead after 3 days. But see, his death and resurrection represented Israel, because we're the body of Yahushua. We as people. So we did it in the spirit. After 2 days, he will revive us, and the third day he will raise us up, and we shall live in his sight. That's in the book of the prophet Hosea. We see it happening in real time. It's happening right now. So we taking off those damn costumes, man. We're not black. We're not Latino. We're not Hispanic. We're not Native American. We the Israelites, man. Oh, and when you say that, oh boy, these devils go crazy. Anti-Semitic, man, shut your ass up, man. All right? And you Edomites gonna fucking pay, man. And y'all not the only ones that are Shemitic. All right? Satan had to show up too, man. You know, probably a damn porn site or some shit. Yeah, get your ass out of here, man. Yeah, get your ass out of here. Yeah, it was a demon, you know. But yeah, anyway, yeah, you know, hey, Satan gotta show up. But hey, when you say that who you really are, especially the way the Lord designed it, you know, using this platform, you know, using the YouTube, doing these digital epistles, man, or you know, doing the sit downs, the live shows, the walk and talks, the in transits, You know, the random thoughts, these different videos going out, mainly going out on the street, teaching on the highways and the hedges, and we professing that we the Israelites. Oh boy, now this is what they hate, and this is why they're gonna come for us, you know, to shut us up. But see, the cat is out the bag, man. You know, the jack is out the box. You know what I'm saying? And you can't put Jack back in the box. Hey, Jack, that's another way of saying Jacob. Look it up. You know, Jack is like short for Jacob. You got Jack, you got Jake, even the word James or the name James. You know, it's different names or words that really mean Jacob. But you can't put Jack or Jacob back in the box, man. We out. You know, you can't encapsulate us or, you know, categorize us as black or Latino, Hispanic, or Native American. We took them costumes off and we ain't putting that shit back on, man. Hey, and the truth scares them. This really scares them. Now, they want you to be black or Latino or Native American all day, but once again, when you do this, oh boy, they afraid, man. All right? And you Edomites cannot stop this. And through the spirit, we are waking up. Oh, going back to the movie Surrogates. Eventually, in the end of that movie, everybody woke up because that system had crashed, you know. So pretty much everybody were forced to go back to living life in the real world, coming out of that artificial world, living in those damn cyborg bodies, which to me, it represented like an artificial life. You know, there's messages and, you know, symbolisms and everything. You know, you come out of that false way of life, man, because America's a false way of life, bro. Look at reality TV. It's just total bullshit, man. Social media accounts, just total bullshit. It's all bullshit. And Esau Edom wanted to implement an MOTB. The CHIP. We know what it is. Like that one old T.I. song. You know what it is. And you should know what it is. Everybody really should know what that thing is by now. That's one of the most plain prophecies our God put in the scriptures, man. You know, the mark of this beast system. That's one of the most easiest prophecies to understand. But like the beloved Elder Pastor Hart says, Yahweh Shema Shai has to open your spiritual eyes to see it. Open your mind to see it. Because we could tell you all day, but if he doesn't open your, you know, your third eye, you know, he doesn't open your pineal gland, you know, your spirit, you ain't gonna be able to see it, man. It doesn't matter how many videos you watch, all right? But yeah, it's stupid as hell for him to implement that thing, but, you know, it's just more proof that this is the truth of the Bible, all right? But yeah, man, you know, we're in a very demonic time, but see, we're also in a very beautiful time too, man. For example, you got that Halloween bullshit, right? But then you got the Sabbath. You know, the Sabbath about to come in, you know, and we do the Sabbath according to the new moon, the lunar calendar. All right. And, you know, as you've been noticing throughout the years, brothers, you know, you would notice Esau Edom will have his bullshit high holy days, what they call a holiday. They will have their bullshit holidays like overlapping the Lord's holy days, which really is like, you know, that's provoking the Lord, man. You know, and that lets you know the Lord gonna take this place out, because the Lord, he has you doing this wickedness on his holy day, just like he gonna get your ass, man. He gonna get you, Jack. All right. But you ain't Jack. You Edomite saying Jack. We Jack. We Jacob. You know, but he gonna get you, E. All right. He gonna get you. You know, no coincidence. You know, you will have Christmas around the time when it's the Lord's Sabbath. You know, or just any of these different holidays you got. For example, you know, Halloween. But then, you know, the Sabbath is coming. You know, coming in right after it. Because the Lord, he gonna take this place out, man. All right. But yeah, brothers, you know, we the only people that's pretty much living a real life. Everybody else is wearing a damn costume, man. Once again, look at Look at, you know, our people that are asleep in America, look at them, and then look at the other nations. They come to America and they through. They living a life they ain't supposed to live because they leave off their different old ways, their different traditions, and they live an artificial life in America. All through, you know, living a hangover lifestyle. You watch the movie Hangover. Everybody wants to be like an Edomite, and that's a bullshit way, bro. It's whack as hell. You just a despicable person. But you know, Yahweh Shai is the solution, and this truth is gonna solve everything, man. Okay? And you can't filter the truth. Once again, hey, you know, you could be I was thinking about our men and our women, they on social media, and it's pretty much like a righteous rant, you know. But our people, they'll be once again living a life. It's like, you know, in reality, Jake wants the kingdom without them knowing that they want the kingdom. Because Jake wants to live a good life and they want to be respected. Want everybody to see what they got. But see, it ain't about that, man. And eventually the kingdom of heaven is going to come. But, you know, and I'm bringing up social media because a lot of our people on social media. And that's an artificial world, you know. And really, you know, we speak about scriptures such as, you know, Micah 2:10, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. What's that? Jeremiah 2:14, is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? You know, singing Esdras chapter 2. It says in one of those verses, flee the shadow of this world. Basically, you got to come out of this way of life spiritually. You know, unless you have a business or something you're promoting, really social media, I mean, it's nothing really to be into like that, man. Because this is a platform, or this is a tool Esau is going to use to fully submerge you into his beast system. As of right now, they got the metaverse, and see, eventually they want to bring the BCI, the brain, you know, the brain computer interface, which the MOTB in the brain. Okay. Once again, the metaverse, man, all that's a part of it. You live in life in an artificial world. You got people right now, they doing everything in the metaverse, man. Like, you got people that just stay home and they're doing everything in an artificial world. You got that one video game set, is it called Oculus? Which I want to say that goes into I gotta look that up again. Oculus. I could be wrong. A brother could put the meaning up. But you know, and once again, you know, you on social media, everyone's living a fake ass life. You know, women got the filters on, and even men too. Even men, you know, playing with filters, and you know, but hey, you got movies. Once again, the movie Surrogates, the movie Hunger Games, and I'm saying Hunger Games because they show you in the future, everybody is weird as hell. They show you that in Hunger Games. Everybody weird as hell. They got this metrosexual vibe. You know, men got these weird ass hairstyles. The women, weird ass hairstyles. You know, people are pretty much bisexual. You know, just the way that you can tell by the way they look, like they go both ways. And the movie Fifth Element. And I want to, is it Fifth Element? But I want to say, well, you know, the movie with Chris Tucker. They got other characters in it too. But you know, like, you know, Chris Tucker, he has like a metrosexual vibe on him. You know, this is this weird ass, you know, spirit. But you know, it was other people in that movie like that. But bro, it's exciting, but it's kind of like scary in the sense we're really in the future. And one of my favorite movies is a classic, Total Recall, man. They show you the same shit in every fucking movie. So we gotta be in that time. There's like Esau Edom's way of prophesying. You know? But you got that one saying, hidden in plain sight. But it's another term, it's called revelation of the method. But you know, they show you how things are, what they're going to be by way of their movies or their TV shows, different TV series. They'll put it in the news. All right. Even like cartoons, for example, The Simpsons, you know, they show you what's going to happen. All right. But bro, we have to be here. And once again, look at all these different brothers that woke up in the, you know, in the truth, man, by way of the Holy Spirit. Hey, we took off that costume that Esau wants us to wear, and we put on, you know, what the Lord wants us to wear, man. Those beautiful garments, that Israelite uniform, man. Oh, and they hate that, especially when you're under the banner of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, because that's the brand that the Lord is looking for. It's not only about being a Hebrew Israelite, but it's about that banner of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, which is being promoted by way of the men of Great Millstone, beginning with our leadership, the elder apostles and elder bishops. You know, because that's the brand that's going to get you on a chariot. That standard is being pushed, you know. All right. Which is not about us, but pushing Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You know. But yeah, man. We here now. We have to be here. You know. Hey, and eventually things are gonna get, it's gonna get very dark in America. Now things are bad now, but this ain't nothing, man. Okay? This ain't nothing. And what the Lord is doing, he's just allowing that wickedness to reach up to the heavens so he can judge it all. To, you know, it's gonna be fully weighed in the balance. Okay? Because scriptures say, by measuring have you measured the times, by numbering have you numbered the times, and he doth not move nor stir them until that said measure be fulfilled. Even as it was said to King Nebuchadnezzar's son, all right, one of his sons, because you know you have that term, the writing on the wall, because there was an angel that wrote on the wall, as he was pretty much you know, he had the vessels of the house of the Lord, you know, drinking out of our holy vessels, and pretty much celebrating with his, you know, with his wives and his concubines and, you know, different men of his kingdom, and the Lord like, you know, shocked him in the spirit, man, to where he had dropped to his knees, you know, because he saw that right on the wall, and that actually happened too. You know, the angel wrote on the wall, you know, many, you know, you can read up what it says, but how the Lord have numbered thy kingdom, and thou art found lacking, and basically, you know, the kingdom will be translated to the Medes and the Persians, man. And right after that, he had went down, you know. So how much more this is gonna happen to Esau, Edom? It's gonna happen to you too. It happened to them. All right. But yeah, hey man, salvation is at the door. You know, it's just only a few major prophecies left, man. And eventually we don't gotta do this horror movie anymore. And hey, people all caught up into Halloween and all this bullshit, right? But the Lord is gonna give people something to fear, man. Because see, people, they're gonna get woke up to whom the Creator is, man. All right, and Yahweh Bashem Yahushai gonna show you he's to be feared. Because everybody want to go to the movies, you know, watching horror films, and pretty much people caught up into Halloween and going to haunted houses and got their kids trick-or-treating. Well, you got grown-ass men and women trick-or-treating, bobbing for apples, and just, hey, this society is very childish, man. It's very childish, you know. You know, but the Lord, he gonna show you he's to be feared, man. Cause these same demons that you afraid of and that you all bugged out over, they fear the Lord, man. Ain't that something? You know, you let that process. People want to dress up as ghouls and goblins and witches, but the left hand fear their right hand, boy. You better believe it. You know, and the Lord gonna terrify this society, man. All right. And Jake, man, you know, you better wake up. Or not, as the beloved elder brother Yadazak from Dallas be saying, or not, you know. But we pray to stay woke. That movie Get Out. But that was on the soundtrack. That song, what's that? Redbone by what's his name? Donald Glover or Childish Gambino, which he bugged out. But you know, that song will Stay Woke, Redbone. But yeah, We got to pray to stay woke, man, and not be in a sunken place like the rest of our people. You know? Now, you know, we got to blend in right now. We got to maneuver. You know, don't go on your job, you know, debating people with the scriptures, man, and wearing fringes with the boy that blew on your job, man. In this society, we got to blend in. You know, the Lord told us, be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. So you know, you got to do what's beneficial for your situation. You can't be debating the scriptures on the job because you'll get fired. You know, stay woke in the spirit, but be wise in this world, man. You know, and I said all that to say, you know, basically in the world, you gotta have your Clark Kent on. You know, to the world, it appears that you like a normal person or you like them, but see, really in the spirit, you know, you what the Lord wants you to be, which is a Hebrew Israelite that believes in Him, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, and see, eventually we come into the time where we're not gonna have to hide our identity, and we're not hiding, but we're blending in. You know, as you say, as unknown but as well known, as deceivers but yet true. You know, the hopeful elect are hidden in plain sight. And see, once our identity is fully revealed to the world, which it's starting right now, you know, hey, shoot, man, hey, we just gonna be out there. All right. But you know, we profess Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. We got to make it more about the Lord and less about us. It's because it's all about the Lord, man, who woke us up in the first place. But I pray and hope this is edifying. You know, Lord willing, this is just a righteous rant. I want to give all praise to our God, our power, our Father, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Hashem Rakah HaKodash. Double honor to our elder apostles and elder bishops, Great Millstone, who still well. Peace, blessed, and hopeful elect. Shalom. Wah, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Hashem Rakah HaKodash, Babakusha, 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 Abba, Babal. The water, them yard to Wab. Amen.